Hi. One of the wonderful things about working in the funeral profession is that we meet so many people and hear incredible stories. But do you ever feel self-conscious when you're working with people from backgrounds that you know very little about? Either when they walk into your premises and you immediately feel challenged, or when you're sitting on their sofa in an unfamiliar environment. And do you worry that a diversity misstep or just a lack of connection will lose you the job, or maybe get you negative feedback? I think that we all want to provide the best service possible to the people that we serve. But what does that look like now? It's been such an intense year so far, and many of us are even more aware of what we don't know and how easy it might be to say the wrong thing. For example, so many people in the funeral profession still automatically use titles for their clients. Mr. Smith, would you like to take a seat? And celebrants still begin a service with welcome ladies and gentlemen, and some even say ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Yet this could make some people feel excluded, and this is only one of the many ways that we could fail to be inclusive in our roles as funeral professionals. So how do we make sure that we're being inclusive? Well, welcome everyone is a really good way to start, even though it's just the tip of the inclusivity iceberg. It may feel less formal, but it's a good exchange in order to be inclusive and truly welcoming of everyone. We all want to provide a better service to all, right? I wanted to focus this year on diversity and inclusion because funerals have had their standard form for so many years, and many people like a traditional service from both funeral directors and the celebrant. But British people have dramatically changed over the last 30 to 40 years. Individualism has become prized and celebrated, perhaps over belonging to community or culture. Part of the purpose of a funeral is to acknowledge the individuality of a person and celebrate and mourn the mark that they've left. In order to be more inclusive, we need to be more person-centred in the way that we offer, create and facilitate funeral services. We also hugely benefit from understanding that not everyone has the same equitable start in life or journey through it. Absolutely everyone's perspective is different. And to understand different perspectives, we need to hear other people's voices. There's nothing more helpful when it comes to learning about the experience of people outside of our own communities and our families than spending time with experts with direct lived experience, being able to hear their stories, get to know them and get questions answered. We have a fantastic constellation of experts from within the funeral profession as well as from outside and looking in. We have experts with lived experience as trans, bisexual, lesbian and gay people, speakers on Black history and racial equity with different perspectives of the funeral industry, and presenters with lived experience of disability and mental health issues who will help us better understand how to create and offer appropriate and authentic services to everyone. Continuing professional development is so important for all service providers who work with bereaved people. Each of the conferences will give you 10 hours of CPD with webinars, discussions and book club. So that's 30 hours all in all for the super conference, which should easily cover any CPD requirements that you have for the year. So think about coming and joining us. This is going to be an amazing opportunity for all of us to learn from experts and from each other how to truly bring our businesses up to date and be recognised as embracing diversity, inclusion and equity, trusted and with a reputation for a culture of kindness and quality service for all. And that is how we want to see ourselves and the service we offer, after all.